good matchup here. Let's see how it goes.
Point.
And I'm curious, you know, what paddle are these ladies using here?
1-0-2.
So Mary and Maggie Brascia are both using the Yolas. Maggie's using the Ben Johns Yola 16 millimeter. Mary using the Andre Agassi. Looks like, I'm not really sure what Tammy Emmrich is using.
0-1-1.
Lynn is using the pickle paddle.
Yeah, interesting to see how many more and more Yolas we're seeing on
Second
the
serve.
tour. It's kind of wild.
Oh yeah. Looks like Tammy is actually using a Holbrook pickleball paddle. Shout out Holbrook.
Got it.
0-1-2.
Wow.
Great hands battles there from the ladies. I just noticed something. Is it me or is Maggie chewing gum while she plays?
Oh yeah, helps her lock in.
Wow.
She's got to chew the gum to lock in.
I love that.
I like chewing gum as well. It helps with my focus. Great defense, and you guys have no idea how difficult it is to be on defense like that and turn that defense back into offense. I mean, it is truly impressive.
I will say though, I thought Mary should have won that point about four times.
Tammy doing such a great job covering her line there and that Mary Brascia speed up.
Really impressed with Mary's backhand too. That is super
2-0-2.
sweet and clean.
Yeah, in my opinion, Mary has a I would say top 5 two-handed backhand roll in the game. One of the most aggressive and underrated.
3-0-2.
Agassi paddle doing some inspiration.
That's good pressure by Tammy. Lena with a big reach into the kitchen. Able to squeeze that one out.
You think the gust playing any factor there?
Possibly. You know, you're always having to make tons of little micro adjustments at the kitchen line whenever you're leaning in and looking to take balls out of the air. That tends to be the higher percentage shot. Anytime you have to concede and let the ball bounce, you give your opponents a chance to move up to the line.
Second serve.
So it's always worth the risk. So, you know, if there's a little bit of wind, it's almost better to take the ball out of the air.
0-3-2. Point.
Mary chicken wing there. Great shot by Lena.
I just realized too, aside from the matching hats, they got matching outfits.
Sometimes you can't even tell them apart.
Point.
Yeah.
Two, 3-2.
Great ball, and this lifetime ball, it just wants to be driven. It just wants to be, you know, hit hard. It plays so well.
Yeah, the pace has definitely picked up, especially, you know, Maggie, Mary, all these ladies being great singles players too, but I feel like the ball is just, everything's being driven, everything's gotten quicker.
Absolutely, love to see it. Good for the sport. That's a good ball.
One thing I really do like about the lifetime ball though is its consistency. I feel like it doesn't get warped, doesn't really get too mushy, and it really maintains its shape.
Absolutely.
And
Second serve.
even though they lost that point, one thing I really like about what the Brascia sisters here are doing, unlike some teams, is communicating, you know, on the switch and whatnot. You know, you almost see
3-3-2.
a couple teams are just in sync, but they don't talk, and communication saves relations. Am I right, my man?
Absolutely. Pickleball is a lot like a relationship. Communication is key.
Just don't want to end up in divorce court.
Point.
You know, Maggie is very underrated as far as her length goes. She does such a good job of being sneaky and stepping in and just rolling balls and taking balls out of the air.
4-3-2.
Like a thief in the night.
Some people call her the silent assassin.
Oh.
The gum-chewing assassin.
The gum-chewing assassin. I hope it's Hubba Bubba.
It's a good drive there by Mary Brascia. It's going to be really important for Lina.
Oh,
Point.
did Mary go a little two-handed forehand block there?
You know it.
That was adorable.
Timeout receiver, 6-3-2.
Able to get a lot of good looks at the kitchen line,
Time
getting
in.
themselves in and working the point.
6-3-2.
They're not playing fast pickleball, which is good. They're just playing really good, standard, clean pickleball right now, and that's giving them a lot of good offensive opportunities, as you can see right there. Maggie with a good drive drop. Mary coming in with a big forehand finish. That's really good. It's going to be super important for Lina and Tammy to keep the ball down, especially on the drives, just trying to get as much topspin as possible to kind of keep Mary and Maggie on their back foot if they're hoping to get some holds here.
7-3-2.
Yeah, I think the ladies have been super, super consistent, you know, not trying to go too big and not just make balls either.
Right. Wow, great flick by Maggie Brascia and finish by Mary Brascia. This is Mary Brascia's second time playing the left side with Maggie. They had a really good run over PPA San Clemente. They're hoping to keep it going here at the Bristol Open. I'm sort of liking this dynamic with Mary on the left and Maggie on the right.
Yeah, I think it's working out great.
8-3-2. Point.
It's a great serve by Maggie Brascia.
And even though she missed the return there long, how important would you say, you know, it is to hit that deep return in doubles?
It's so important.
9-3-2.
I always tell my students that if you're not going for broke on the return, you know, you're just not pushing the envelope enough. You're giving too much court away to the servers.
Point.
The two most important shots are the serve and the return now in pickleball, especially with the new lifetime ball being as it is, faster and more consistent. I mean, you can really just swing through very freely. So it's really important to take that into consideration when hitting your return.
10-3-2.
Anything short's going to be driven.
Point game.
just sound a
Timeout
little
change
long.
ends.
You think
I
we'll see
think-
him?
0-0-2.
So, Nick, as a
Side
coach
out.
yourself, right, if you're coaching Lida and Tammy here, what adjustments do you come out and make? Brascias were super, super
0-0-1.
solid, didn't really make too many mistakes. So what would you tell them?
You know, if I were them right now, what I'd be thinking about is I don't necessarily think that they're doing anything wrong, anything that they really need to change other than just cleaning up some of those unforced errors. Like you see how Tammy, for example, just hit that two-y, sort of hit that wide net cord. That's just one of those balls that maybe she could flick or just keep it a little more high percentage. Put the ball down the middle, force them to have to continue hitting that ball. The key is to keep your margins open, especially if you're down, and look to find the rhythm of the game and find those winning patterns that are giving you good looks.
Second serve.
And that was a really good attack there by Lina, finding a good spot. There she saw that Mary Brascia was shifting middle, decided to speed up the ball, crossbody.
1-0-2. Side out.
That's a very uncharacteristic miss for Mary Brascia. She, you know, usually makes a lot of her backhand rolls. If I was Lina, I would be
0-1-1.
thinking more middle, trying to look for some of those more uncomfortable dink spots. She's clearly favoring her backhand right now. It's a great dink by Tammy. What a speed up.
Oh, it
just
missed?
long, just long. But that's a really good look. Yeah, I love that Tammy was really dictating those dinking points there. She was staying aggressive.
Point.
Yeah, I thought Tammy was going to do more with that speed up there. That thing was floating. A nice juicy grapefruit there.
Just a plum.
2-1-1.
Great spot
Second
there
serve
from Mary. Down the middle solves the riddle there.
Absolutely. So, Gabe, I'm curious, you know, a lot of these players here are singles players on the court
2-1-2.
playing right now. How do you incorporate your singles game into doubles?
Yeah, you know, I think, obviously, as much as I love singles and excel at that, I think there's so many good aspects of doubles that translate. And two being, right, what we were talking about earlier, just the serve and return alone in doubles especially, you know, given that you have a partner. If you hit a short return, I mean, you and your partner could pretty much be toast, you know, so those elements, and really I think just being patient and the deceptiveness, you know, you can incorporate that in those cat and mouse dink rallies in the kitchen, even in singles. You know, you see Ben and Federico,
receivers,
all these guys, the team that wins the first game, you know, to kind of go to cruise control as opposed to kind of keeping the foot on the neck, you know, and kind of feel settled. Now that's a sick point there. Really great hands there from the Brascia sisters.
Yeah, you know, I mean, Tammy just coming in, playing big, doing everything she can. Just Maggie finding that spot on the backhand side.
1-5-1. Second serve.
It's so difficult to do what Tammy just did and make that adjustment in that scorpion position with her leg squat, because she's covering up a spot that could possibly be jammed on her body. What would some people would call a chicken wing. So just really impressive counter by her. That was a good pop-up dink. Opportunity for Tammy to just put the ball away.
Five, 1-1.
Like I said in game one, they're going to be looking to apply a lot of pressure. Tammy and Lena, that's one of my predictions, is playing faster. Not looking to settle into any points, just creating a little bit of more unpredictable patterns.
6-1-1.
Wow, what a point. Love to see that in pickleball.
It's a great spot there.
Just love that full extension. Tammy fully extending that right arm. Taking that long point down the middle.
7-1-1.
It's funny, this is the second match I've commentated. I've yet to see one ATP yet.
Point.
Oh, I'm sure Mary wants that one back.
This is a game of runs, and it looks like a lot of that rhythm and momentum. Them just play a little bit freer here and just with a little bit more confidence.
Time in.
But, you know, pickleball is a game of runs, so if they can find their rhythm and their momentum, get some good looks, I think that's all there is to it.
Pickleball really is a game of runs.
Point.
I like that. Little tentative there. I think, you know, she wanted to take it out of the air, backed up, then decided to take it out of the air. I think if she just sticks to it, trusts her guns there, I think they win that point there.
Right. That's a great counter.
Nine, 1-2. Point.
And if you're the Brascias, you know, what are you thinking here?
10-1-2.
Just get a stop, or we focus in on game 3?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's never over till it's over. That's the truth in pickleball. So as long as you can find those winning patterns, you can shift the momentum, and the whole entire game can change around. And biggest thing is never quit. And one thing we do know about Mary and Maggie is they aren't quitters. They're fighters. But so are Tammy and Lena, you know.
That's
all
right.
4 of these ladies here are fighters. They all want to win. Highest level of pickleball here.
Second serve.
Looks like Lena called an overhead out. Mary Brascia
Can't answer that. All you can do is challenge.
verifying with the referee, and he doesn't know enough to overrule. Didn't see enough to overrule. So we're looking at a second serve here.
Do they not have a challenge? That doesn't mean you can't challenge, but you're risking a technical warning. That's what I said. They don't have a free challenge, right?
Wow.
1-10-2.
So I'm still confused. Was there a challenge or no challenge allowed?
Yeah, I'm confused. I honestly don't know.
Well, you know what they say. Men lie, women lie, but ball don't lie.
Point.
Ball don't lie.
2-10-2.
All right, and maybe that's one of the, you know, Michael Jordan Last Dance things. They just needed that little spark to get them going here. You might see a little momentum shift from the Brascias.
Point.
As MJ said, so I took it personally.
I love it. Gabe Joseph with all the one-liners.
You should hear you should hear my dad jokes.
Oh no. It's a great drive. Lena looking to roll that ball. Great attack and finish.
Point.
Love it. See how they're just playing a little bit more confident and freely. You can feel the momentum shift here. You can feel themselves hitting the balls with all of their dinks with a little bit more confidence.
I think they might have poked the bear with that out call on that overhead. And I can definitely see a little shift and spark of energy here from the sisters. And wow, what a great shot.
Love that setup. I love to see Mary Brascia integrating her elite singles training into her women's doubles. Yeah, it's, I think for them they're a special case, but I think for most people it boils down to really just focusing on the game and the ball in front of you. And
really great media training by Nick over here.
It's the truth.
Point.
It's a great look. Look at Mary Brascia smiling. Listen, I'll say this. You play good pickleball when you're having fun. If you're not having fun, it's hard to play good pickleball.
And on a serious note, it must be no better feeling to like do it with your, you know, your sister or your sibling. You know,
for sure.
To win and have fun, like you said, is probably something more meaningful than a lot of us will ever know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would love to play with my brother. You know, I don't know if we'd be getting along though. That's the only issue. see Lena and Tammy sort of on their back foot.
Point, game, timeout, change ends.
Just an unfortunate.
Three.
We have an exciting game
Time
3
in.
matchup. Maggie and Mary Brascia
0-0-2.
versus Tammy Emmrich and Lena Padegimaite. Let's go.
Point.
And you think the sisters are feeling any pressure, you know, coming in here as a 12th seed? You know, now it's game 3. It's you know, do or die,
1-0-2.
right? Came all the way to Bristol.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not,
Point.
I don't think they think about pressure. I think it's about just playing the ball in front of you with as free and clear of a head as possible, and just looking to have fun out there and play your
2-0-2.
game. Because here's the thing, you know, if you're going to work hard and travel all the way out here and be on the tour and play professional pickleball, you know, it's better to lose playing free, playing your game, than it is to lose playing tight, because then you always leave going, I could have put a little bit more into that game, or I could have put a little bit more into that match. But if you give it your all, you can leave there happy.
Well said, Nick.
It's a great ball. So difficult to be on your back foot hitting all these defensive resets. Lena and Tammy getting themselves back up to the kitchen line. A backhand flick off the net by Maggie Brascia. Good lean in. Looking for those spots to attack. Looked like Lena was going to attack that one. There's that ball. Great cover by Lena. Covering that ball with the scorpion. What a ball. It's a great, great shot. That's a difficult shot to counter.
Just a great point overall.
One to one. Point.
So difficult to shift your body weight like Tammy just did to the right side and cover her left hip
2-2-1.
with her two-handed backhand. Really impressive. Great drive, great reset by Tammy. Good speed up.
Point.
Good out ball call. Eagle vision.
One of the most underrated skills in pickleball, letting the ball go.
That's true. Good old saying, shoulder high, let it fly.
3-2-1.
There you go.
Easier said than done, though. You can just tell Lena and Tammy just have the energy right now coming into game 3. Mary saying,
Second serve.
down but not out.
They had questions, Maggie had answers.
3-2-2.
Great put away by
Side
Maggie.
out.
I love how Mary just stayed very high percentage there when the drive came to her by Lena, and she just went right down the middle. Didn't look to do anything too special. 2-3-1 here on the side out.
Second serve.
Great
Really
hands
great
there.
job, yeah. How important is it to have fast hands?
It's very important.
2-3-2.
You know, I think someone like myself who weighs their paddle very heavy, especially for singles, it definitely slows down the hands,
Point.
you know, and you know, you see guys like JW and Tardio, these guys are just, the hands are so quick and the wrist feels almost like so loose and almost limp, you know, but the hand speed is so
3-3-2.
important in doubles.
So important. Would you say the hand speed is one of those things that you can teach, or that you can develop, but it's just very hard to teach? It's almost like more of a talent.
You know, I'd almost equate it to kind of like being fast or having speed in terms of it's more the anticipation, I would say. You know, so being ready, as kind of cliche as it sounds.
Right. Well said. Great defensive point. Lena and Tammy just not giving up anything in the
Point.
midcourt.
You know, you see
Maggie and Mary able to come on top of that point.
You see, like in tennis, someone who's as quick as like Alex Dimmenauer, and he's gone on record and saying that, yes, he's fast, but it's the anticipation. He's thinking and visualizing and almost guessing where the opponent's going to hit that ball, so he takes off, which makes him look really much quicker than what he actually is, if that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I hear you. That's interesting. Wicked, wicked ATP by Mary Brascia.
Receivers, 5-3-2,
and that's our first ATP I've yet to see in 2 matches. So
highlight reel.
Would have lost my super.
Is
5-3-2.
You know, you try to encourage your students to, you know, explain the game in a way where you're encouraging them to value the ball below the net. And I think oftentimes we try to like play faster because it's just easier to hit the ball hard than it is.
6-3-2.
Lena, so long, so underrated. Hitting such a great ball, fully extending her right arm to put that ball down on the ground.
3-6-1.
Another thing that's really important to take note of is watching your partner hitting the shot. So we don't always like to gauge the ball, or we don't always remember to gauge the ball, but it's so important to do that. Tammy looking at that aggressive shot, very impressive.
Four, 6-1. Point.
Great point. See the fire in them. Love to see the fire in the game. Tammy and Lena, Maggie and Mary, 4 arguably, you know, some of the nicest women on tour.
5-6-1.
Very, very nice people, kind people.
And what do you think the sisters are telling themselves right now in between that point?
Make balls. No pressure. Great shots, back in it.
Second serve.
It's good. It's an unfortunate pop-up by Tammy. Maggie able to capitalize on that. Forehand down the middle.
And the ladies staying just so calm, cool, collective out here.
Professional athletes.
5-6-2.
They're calculating. They're trying to find a spot to attack.
Point.
Good dodge there.
Eagle vision by Lena.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. And dink.
6-6-2. Side out.
It's good defense, though. Almost to get them back in the point. But the sisters staying calm and cool. Now it's anyone's game at 6-6 here.
6-6-1. Point.
Good spot. Brascia's
Good
putting
spot.
pressure there. And the ladies backing up off the kitchen line there, giving up some real estate.
7-6-1.
Oh, good
Wow,
spot.
Maggie Brascia with a wicked backhand speed up that nobody saw coming.
She had Nick at hello.
That's pretty fun.
8-6-1.
It's going to take shots like that to beat such a good team like Tammy and Lena.
Second serve.
There's a little rush there in that point. Tammy and Lena do such a good job of not giving up the kitchen line, not backing off the kitchen line, but just holding their ground and
8-6-2.
putting a lot of pressure on Maggie and Mary.
Great drop.
Great drop shot.
Good speed
Point.
up there, too.
We speed up. Mary does such a good job of disguising the ball with her shoulders, hiding it, holding it, and then picking a great spot.
9-6-2.
Wow.
Point.
Another wicked speed up.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me
Free
twice.
challenge timeout. 45 seconds. Receivers.
All righty, and we're back with some action. 10-6-2, match point here for the
10-6-2.
Brascia sisters.
And that is it.
Match.
Maggie and Mary Brascia take game 3, moving on in the women's doubles pro main draw. Exciting match here on Grandstand Court. Don't go anywhere, anyone. Here at the Veolia Bristol Open. Up next, we have Anna Bright and Anna Lee Waters. That's going to be an exciting one against Maya Bui and